Hello and welcome to Benjamin Franklin Middle School in Teaneck, New Jersey, where tonight the Wayne Hills Patriots and Teaneck Highwaymen will kick off their season for the second straight year against each other. And I'm joined alongside my broadcast partners, Luca, Yanuzzi, and Jack Woodard. Guys, for the second straight year, the Wayne Hills Patriots are running out a lineup that is not very similar to last year's. Jack, what's the key for them in this one with a new lineup in a hostile environment on the road to get a win?
Well, this is a game you just look to gel together, fit in as a unit. As you mentioned, it's a completely new lineup. The only returning starter, Brett Wood. A lot of new players. Wayne Franklin transferred from Parsippany. Phil Park transferred from Don Bosco. And the Patriots had a 19-7 record last year. It'll be interesting to see how these new players do.
And Luca, what about you? What are the keys for the Patriots tonight to get a W?
Well, the Patriots tonight are also going up against a new Teaneck lineup. Just really got to get used to it. Got to get in this game. Some new starters, obviously, who haven't played varsity that much. Getting some sufficient minutes. Andre Macarenas trying to get this game started.
Starting five for the Patriots. Brett Wood, the only returning starter, the senior. Carter Lewis, the senior, will jump it up. And the tip goes to Teaneck. Wayne Franklin, as you mentioned, Jack, the sophomore out there with Philip Park, the junior. And number 12, Andre Macarenas, also a sophomore. Teaneck controls. Into the lane and missing the shot, no good. Ball is batted around and controlled by Lewis for the Patriots.
And there's Lewis. That's going to be huge. He's the tallest player on this team. They need him to step up big in the middle.
Here comes Macarenas, swing to the left corner. Park, a three, it's good. Philip Park knocks it down, 3-0 Patriots.
He's known as a sharpshooter here.
Here's DJ Simpson walking it up for Teaneck. With the left hand, losing control of the ball, harassed by Franklin. Tough shot, gets it to go. DJ Simpson, the junior, knocking it down. And now here come the Patriots the other way. In the corner, Wood, doubled, looks to get out of the way, and he does to Macarenas. Now cross court, Park. Back over to Macarenas. Good ball movement by the Patriots. Wood with a three, high off the back of the rim, and corral for Teaneck.
Good play.
Initially by Toro, but taken away. Macarenas couldn't finish, and now here comes Teaneck the other way. All the way, no good. Rebound underneath. And going up for it, he is going to be fouled.
And already a couple of offensive rebounds from Teaneck. Wayne Hills needs to assert its size in the middle.
So here's Teaneck at the line for two. They answered the Park three with a two to make it 3-2 Wayne Hills with 6:47 to go.
It's worth noting Wayne Hills has no true center on the court right now. John Conturso, the starting center, is out for an injury for a couple of weeks right now.
Yeah, Jad, injuries certainly hurting the Patriots, with Michael Joyce out as well.
He's out for the season too.
Yeah,
injury sustained during football. Jake Grosjean out.
Patriots with the decimated roster looking to get a win on the road. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound Wood. Here comes Franklin up the right side. Skips it over to Park. Now cross court. Macarenas thought about it. Gets to the baseline, and he will throw it back out to Park, who just saves a backcourt violation. Now he tries to find a cutting Macarenas along the baseline, out of bounds.
That was a good pass there from Park. The ball movement looks okay for Hills so far.
Simpson walks it up. Right wing, checked by Macarenas, driving with the left, bounce pass to Simpson. Looking for Tejada, can't get it to him. Kick into the corner, here's a three, no good, short, and running in for the rebound, couldn't finish. Tap is no good either. And they're going to say that's an out of bounds. Wayne Hills basketball.
Wood was boxing his guy out, but there was nobody in the center there. A wide open rebound for Teaneck.
Wayne Hills inbounding. Teaneck with the press. Wayne Hills barely beats it. Park hangs onto it, gets it knocked away from him. Franklin's going to let it go out of bounds.
He had Wood under the basket there. Couldn't see him.
3-all. Just over 2 minutes into this one. 5:59 to go from Benjamin Franklin High School in Teaneck. Wayne Hills and Teaneck squaring off for the second time. Second consecutive year both these teams have opened up against each other. Here's Park, another three out of the corner, short. Rebound Lewis, and he gets it ripped away by number 11, Hunter Toro.
As you mentioned, these teams opened up against each other last year. Wayne Hills came away with a 66-54 victory. These are two completely different rosters, but we're hoping for the same result.
Toro, the senior, making the play to force the jump ball. Now to Macarenas. Andre Macarenas, the sophomore. And a foul is going to be called against Teaneck. Looks like they're doing it on Simpson. They're going to push on DJ Simpson. Wayne Hills retains possession.
Both defenses are really locked in right now.
Here's Macarenas controlling for the Patriots. Now Park. Him and Macarenas playing catch up top. Teaneck student section getting loud. Here's Franklin. Inside to Brett Wood. He lost it. The other way comes Simpson. Slows it up. Tejada won, and they turned down it to him. Here's Toro to the middle. Nice spin move inside, and the finish.
They had a mismatch there. Park got stuck playing center in the middle.
Up ahead, Macarenas quickly come the Patriots the other way. They beat the press. Macarenas tries to get inside to Wood, and Wood's got to calm the underclassmen down, saying,
That's
hey,
key right
can't
there.
be out of control.
Wood is an experienced starter on this team. They're gonna have to run the offense through him. He's gonna have to get his guys to settle in here.
Here comes Teaneck. 5-3 Wayne Hills, just over 5-3 Teaneck, excuse me. Now just under 5 to play in the opening quarter. Nice move, Simpson with the right. Nothing but air, but an offensive rebound for Teaneck doesn't fall. Lewis grabs it.
Lewis has got to assert himself in the middle there.
Here comes Macarenas with the Euro. Now kicks it out to Wood. And he throws it out of bounds. Shaq, Luca, the Patriots look a little bit rattled here.
It's going to take time. They're a new roster, young players. I think Wood has to get his guys in composure.
All right, here's Simpson. The Highwayman with a 5-3 lead early. Here's Tejada on the baseline. Flips it inside. Going up for it and couldn't get it. And Philip Hart with the rebound underneath for the Patriots. Now the long pass up ahead to Carter Lewis, and he lays it in.
Another returner from last year. Lewis didn't start, but he got good minutes in a lot of games last year.
Lewis, his season high last year was 14 points, can certainly score the ball. And here's Park with the steal. He's fouled. He hits the shot, though, call it on the ground. No shot. Philip Park, the junior transfer from Don Bosco. Subs coming in for both teams, and now the referee waves them off. Number 13, James Adamo, set to check in for the Patriots.
Not a lot of touches so far for Wood. I think for them to be successful, they need to get him the ball. He didn't really handle it all that much last year, but they're going to have to run the offense through him this year to be successful.
For Teaneck, Kevin Yildirim comes in, the senior, number 22, the big man. Wayne Hills has it underneath their own basket, tied up at 5, 4:14 to go in the opening quarter. Park flips it up high for Adamo, number 13, another sophomore. Here's Macarenas. Into the corner. Wood open three.
There
it's
is.
Good.
You're going to see that all year. Brett Wood's going to be the big-time player for this team. Wayne Hills captures the lead.
Here is Toro working against Macarenas. Knocked away. Here's Yildirim. Puts it behind his back and scores. What a nifty
move there.
Kevin Yildirim. Nice crafty move to score underneath. As Wayne Hills trying to beat this tough Teaneck press. Park had it knocked away.
And this is where Wayne Hills is going to have to stay composed. They got a couple sophomores out there. They're going to have to handle this press and stay calm.
Like you were saying, Jack, Brett Wood, an experienced starter. Carter Lewis, an experienced player. These other guys, not so much. Some new players on this court. Really got to get used to playing. We see Brett and Carter kind of commanding this team as of right now.
As Aliotta Tejada scores for the Highwaymen. 9-8 Teaneck. 3:20 to play. Macarenas with the left. Tip to the corner for Lewis. Tries to find a Tony Adamo, knocked away. Park gets it right back. Now we'll try a three, and he got it.
Another three for Park.
Big play by the junior. Philip Park making an impact early on. He's got 2 threes. And Wayne Hills takes a 11-9 lead. Wayne Hills playing tough defense. Adamo harassing him near the half-court line.
And there's Park again in the center.
Toro spinning, lost the ball. Yildirim corrals it in the corner. This is going to be a jump ball. Wayne Hills, the energy has flipped in the last couple of minutes.
If Wayne Hills can survive these couple of weeks without Conturso in at center, I think they're set for the season. They don't have a true center on the court. They're going to need to get a lot of rebounds and stop offensive rebounds for other teams.
Andre Mascarenas out. His brother Chester Mascarenas checking in for the Patriots, number 1, also a sophomore. Played at DePaul last year. Inbounding on the baseline, Teaneck. Simpson gets it inside. Tejada off glass, good.
All tied up.
Nas Davis also checked in for the Highwaymen. Here comes Park up the right side. Finding Adamo. Trying to beat a tough double. Here's Wood on a 3. It's good.
Again from Wood. Wood and Park doing it all right now.
14-11. Patriots up. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Here's a 3 by Davis.
Oh, dear.
Side of the backboard. Rebound Adamo. Up the left side. Now he'll slow down a little bit. Wood wants another one from the corner. Off. Lewis for the rebound. He got slapped, and it goes.
Lewis playing the 5 there.
Lewis with a great job. Playing big boy ball underneath, grabbing the rebound, taking the slap on the hand, and going right back up. And a timeout taken by Teaneck. Wayne Hills has flipped the energy in this building. 16-11 Patriots with 1:59 to go.
I think it's worth noting right now, Phillip Park seems very composed running the point. He's made very crisp passes. I mean, the Patriots don't look like a young team right now.
I mean, we were thinking that obviously last year being such a great season and the season before that being even better, this year wasn't going to be as great. Hill's proving so far that just might be wrong. The young kids coming out here, making this team look just as good as last year. Hopefully looks to continue with this great start throughout this game and throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, and they did that last year. You know, there were a lot of doubts about this team last year. Obviously with the loss of a lot of starters, new head coach in Rob Tarsich, but last year in the home opener and the season opener against this Teaneck team, they came out and played a very good game, and they're starting off on a good note here tonight. Up 16-11. Carter Lewis trying to complete a 3-point play. Shot is up and good.
And with all the young players on the court, they can only get better from here, and it looks good so far, so we're in for a good season, hopefully.
Teaneck controlling with the right hand. Kick out over the head of Simpson, out of bounds. Wayne Hills ball.
And I think right now, Wayne Hills can capture the momentum in this building. Another score, you're up by 8 points. I mean, the crowd's gone quiet.
Park to inbound, gets it to Mascarenas. This is Chester Mascarenas. Here's Lewis in the corner, a triple, no good. Tejada,
killer right there.
Tejada with the rebound. The senior driving on the baseline against Wood. And they're going to get Wood for a blocking foul.
Not happy with that one's Wood.
Teaneck to inbound. Inside trying to get it to Tejada. Nice fake, goes up and good.
Wayne Hills having problems in the middle there. No true center, as we keep mentioning. It'll be a good story to see play out for the rest of this game.
Dangerous pass, Park corrals it. Here's Mascarenas trying to get it to Wood. Picked up by Simpson and he saves it. Nice play, and now Tejada controls. Here's Simpson. Sees an opening. Kick, corner. Now Yildirim out to Simpson. Checked by Chester Mascarenas there. Brandon Caprioni to the scorer's table for Wayne Hills. Jumper Simpson, no. Mascarenas the rebound. He's going to look to push. Gets into a little bit of trouble, and he walked. You could see that coming from a mile away. He was trying to push it, but the defense swarmed him. And he got flustered, and he traveled with it.
Well, the defense so far from Wayne Hills is nothing to scoff at. I mean, they pick up right at half court, and they're doing a great job.
Chester Andre in. The Mascarenas brothers. Brandon Caprioni in as well. And Jack, you mentioned the lack of a true center. Brandon Caprioni is the closest thing that Wayne Hills has to a true center right now.
He's not all that big either.
Here's Simpson into the corner. 3 by Tejada, short. Big time rebound. Kick out. Davis is open. That's a 3. No. Yildirim can't corral it. Davis does. Ball is loose. Ball's knocked away. And Teaneck regains possession. Here's
Another
Tejada.
offensive rebound there.
Park trying to force a jump ball. Tejada willing his way into the paint. He threw it away. Both teams are playing with a lot of energy and getting up in each other's faces. Here's Macarenas. Gets to the middle. Stop on a dime. Fadeaway shot is good off one leg.
Macarenas may have gotten away with the travel there. Teaneck's not happy.
Final seconds of the first quarter. 10 seconds to go. 19-13 Wayne Hills. Here's Simpson.
5.
We got 5 to go. Simpson into the corner. Davis up top. Triple. Short. Rebound Park, and that'll do it. And after one, Wayne Hills comes out strong. Knocked down a lot of threes. Played tough physical defense, and it shows. They have a 6-point lead. 19-13 Wayne Hills over Teaneck after one.
Right off the bat, I think you can see Wayne Hills wants to run this offense through Wood and their point guard, Park, who it's his first game ever playing at Wayne Hills, and he's been composed. He hasn't been flustered at all by the press, making good passes, finding his guys and knocking down threes.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good looking first quarter so far. Hills defying all the expectations of what they were meant to do this year. Some new guys coming in, definitely showing what they got, able to show off their skill against Teaneck. 19-13, up by 6 points so far, going into the second quarter low and hot.
Well, guys, we'll see if they can keep it up in the second quarter. I mean, Wayne Hills did an excellent job, like we mentioned. Really good ball movement in that first quarter. They had a lot of good looks for their shooters, and they were knocking them down. And whenever you can get good looks for your guys who can knock them down from deep, and they are hitting, it's going to be a recipe for success.
And I think we saw gradual improvement throughout the quarter. Early on, some sloppy passes, a couple bad misses. Wayne Hills looked better as the quarter went on.
So the 5 for Wayne Hills coming out for the second quarter. Macarenas, Wood, Lewis, Park. We'll see who they go for a fifth.
And Conturso coaching Park there. Park has been in the middle on defense right now, and Conturso is the center, so he's a senior, he's going to try to lead his guys on the court, even if he can't be on the court.
Adamo, the 5th for Wayne Hills. Here's Adamo on the wing. Good double team by Teaneck. They forced to travel up and down.
It's worth noting every lineup that Wayne Hills has put in right now has featured 2 sophomores.
2 new subs in for Teaneck. Kyle Robinson, number 14, and Dave Robinson, number 10, are in for the Highwaymen. Here's Robinson. Kicked it to the other Robinson. A 3. No. Off the mark. Another rebound by Teaneck. And a foul on Carter Lewis.
Teaneck is dominating the boards right now. Wayne Hills need to step up in that department.
And a walk goes against Simpson. Wayne Hills basketball off the inbound.
Here comes the press again.
Park gets it in. Good job to get it to Lewis, and a good job by him to get it to Wood. Hills gets it. Here's Wood off a pass from Park for 3. Again, Brett Wood, the sniper.
He's going to be the heart and soul of this team. It's going to run through Brett Wood.
Well, we saw how good he could be at certain times last year, and Wood making his presence felt again. Here's Simpson. 7:15 to go. Teaneck looking for a little bit of offense. 22-13. Wayne Hills with a 9-point lead. Here's Simpson into the lane. Nice move. Couldn't get it to go. Lewis, another rebound. He's doing a good job on the boards for the Patriots. Here comes Wayne Hills. Adamo. Wood again. Lawn. Rebound. Macarenas. No, he had it ripped away.
And Wood is a clutch player. Had 18 points in the state quarterfinal last year.
Kick to the corner. Robinson. Triple. Lawn. Rebound by Washington. And here's Simpson with a push shot. No. Another big-time rebound for Burke. And they keep it alive.
I mean, Wayne Hills just getting dominated on the boards right now. That's not good. And you cannot give them second chances like that, especially considering they're missing all their threes.
And they force a turnover. Robinson into the corner for Washington. Here's Robinson on a 3. Lawn. And look at that. Desmond Burke underneath, a big fella. We haven't mentioned him, but he's quietly putting together a very good game.
Another missed 3, another offensive rebound. I mean, it's just been unstoppable right now.
Burke, a junior, 6'3", about 180 pounds, and he's a leaper. He can get up there, and we've seen it. He's been a presence on the board. First free throw up and off. Chester Macarenas checks in. Brett Wood out for the first time.
3 sophomores and a transfer on the court right now. Lewis is the leader of this group.
That's a good point. Jad, Lewis is going to have to step up. He's been with the program the longest out of any guy on the court right now for Wayne Hills. Bird's second free throw catches nothing.
I don't
but
know
air.
what that was.
I couldn't tell you either, to be honest.
So Burt with an empty trip to the line. Here comes Wayne Hills the other way. 22-15 Patriots. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Macarenas couldn't get to go. Lewis grabs another rebound. Out to Chester Macarenas, and now Philip Park controls at the top. Macarenas, Park. He's open. He's going to pull. It's off the front of the rim. Macarenas tries to save it, and he does to his brother. But it's taken away now. On the other way goes Simpson, and it was knocked out of his hands.
Great steal there from Park. And if Park's open, he's going to take those deep threes like he just did. He has plenty of range.
The two seniors checking in. 14 at Toro, number 11, and Tejada, number 12. Here's Washington to inbound. He gets it to Simpson. Checked by Adamo. Now to the middle for Tejada. Gets parked in the air. Washington, Toro. Back to Tejada in the corner. He's going to work against Macarenas. Spin move. Wants to go baseline. He gets bumped. Might have traveled. Isn't called, but Park comes away with the rebound.
And there's Park, the point guard, in the middle there with the rebound.
Two tall point guards for both of these teams. Park and Simpson about 6'1", 6'2".
He's the point on offense in the middle of the defense right now.
Park loses it. Simpson knocked it away. 5:14 to go. 22-15 Patriots. They've been on a good scoring run.
Good
The
find.
lob up top to Adamo. He couldn't finish.
I've been really impressed with Park's passes so far.
Here comes Simpson. Washington, open three. No. Look at Toro getting up for the rebound. Flips it up. One bounce, no good. Ripped away by Macarenas. They're going to get him for a travel, it looks like.
He took a little too many steps right there.
Here's Toro to inbound for the Highwaymen. 4:49 to go. Simpson. Oh, nice look inside. Tejada goes up strong and finishes. Elian Tejada playing very well, the senior. And here comes Wayne Hills the other way. Lewis, almost a backcourt violation. And now here comes Toro for Teaneck. 22-17 Patriots, 4:27 to go. They try to get it inside to Burt. It's knocked away.
It's worth noting, Simpson, almost every pass I've seen at him, he looks the other direction before he passes it, even when he doesn't have to. It may be a little much right now.
Very deceptive. Here comes number 34, Ali Mansrodlu in. Chester Macarenas out for Wayne Hills.
Sophomore taking out a sophomore.
Inside, Tejada missed it. And it's ripped away by Park. Up ahead, no one is there. Mansrodlu can't finish. Tejada the other way. Adama playing him close. No foul called. Nice crossover by Tejada. Goes around his back. What a move. Toro, three. Good.
This is dangerous. This place is getting loud.
This place exploded. 22-20 Patriots. 3:56 to play in the first half. Macarenas. Oh, nice pass. Adamo gets a good look. Kicks it out. Macarenas in the middle with the pump fake. Might have gotten bumped. No call. Ball's knocked around. And Washington comes up with it, but a double dribble is going to be called.
The rim was unkind to Macarenas right there, and that's a couple Wayne Hills shots that have been in and out. I think Wayne Hills needs to take the momentum back in this game. They had their chance when Teaneck was missing all those shots, but they just couldn't come down with a rebound. Now Teaneck made a little run. You got to answer.
Well, with a timeout, 3:43 to go in the first half, 22-20. Wayne Hills in the lead, but Teaneck has stormed back, and a big three by Hunter Toro has cut the lead to 2.
It may be coincidental, but that little Teaneck run came when Wood checked out of the game, so. Carson's controlling the huddle, and there's Conturso and Grosjean, the two injured players in the huddle, and on the sideline, Conturso's out there cheering his guys on. He's the most loud one I can hear right now, standing up. He's going to be a leader whether he's on the court or off.
Very vocal. And, it was pretty harsh in a scrimmage. He rolled his ankle, sprained it, and, a bad timing. As we keep talking about it, he's the big force down low for this Patriot team. But so far tonight, they've done a decent job. But Desmond Burt has kind of had his way on the offensive rebounds. Luckily, he hasn't converted too many.
Well, Wayne Franklin started this game. I don't think he's been in since. Have you guys seen him out there since? He's been on the bench this whole time,
No.
I think.
Franklin
Takes a seat again.
going to remain on the bench. It's
Lewis comes out now, and it seems like they're going to use Lewis and Wood interchangeably. You got to have one of those leaders on the court at all times, I would say.
It's Monteroglu, Wood, Adamo, Park, and Macarenas. Burke, Tejada, Washington, Teal, and Toro for Teaneck. Here's Park into Macarenas. 3:42 to go in the half. Once again, Wayne Hills up 22-20. Park, middle. Gets it back. Thought about a deep three. Nice pass from Macarenas. Up top, Adamo, three. Lawn. Wood, the rebound. Here's Park in the corner on a triple. No good. High off the rim. Macarenas comes away with it. He should have gone up the first time. He pump faked for pretty much, no one was there. He might have thought someone was coming on him, and he got blocked, stuffed. Teaneck ball.
Macarenas got the ball there. I don't think he realized how open he was, and when he saw it, he closed immediately.
Clearly upset with himself after that play. But again, everyone makes mistakes, but he's been playing pretty good so far. Hopefully he can put up another great play to make up for that previous mistake there.
Toro again. No. Teal the rebound. Washington a triple. Good.
Teaneck takes the lead. It's been a pretty good run for them so far. Wayne Hills has got to stay composed.
Teaneck is taking this one back. Here's Wood in the corner. Adamo at the top. Teaneck playing a really good 2-3 zone. As you see, Toro nearly took it away there, and they've kind of stifled the Patriots a little bit.
Let's see where this team goes. They're young. They're not very experienced. If they can bounce back from this little run from Teaneck and stay composed, they'll be fine. You just cannot let this define you.
2:50 to go. Teaneck has taken a 1-point lead, 23-22. Season opener here from Benjamin Franklin High School in Teaneck. Middle school, excuse me. Here's Park on the left wing. Looking for Lewis in the middle. They get it to him. Knocked away again by Toro. Toro around the back. Three. Lawn from Teal. Lewis snatches it. Washington tries to save it.
Gave him a little elbow there.
Teaneck is kind of firing on all cylinders right now. Good job.
It's been a very long scoring drought for Wayne Hills. I can't place the exact minutes on it, but it's been a while since our last basket.
And it's weird, Jack, because, they were kind of on fire, and the script is totally flipped. Now they can't buy a bucket.
6 threes so far for Hills, too.
Teal gets it to Toro in the corner. Goes baseline on Lewis. Might have been out of bounds. No call. Park nearly knocks it away. He should have had it. And Wood telling him that he should have had it. Nice play by Park. Either way. Tejada inbounds for Teaneck. Gets it to number 2, David Teal, who walks it up.
Now Franklin's checking back in.
2 minutes, 14 seconds to go. A 1-point lead for Teaneck. Good play by Wood to knock it away. Toro gets it to Washington. Tejada. 3. Short. Park, the rebound for the Patriots. And spins away out of danger.
Teaneck really struggling from 3 right now. And Wayne Hills has been hitting them mostly, so.
Under 2 to go. 1:54. Adamo into Wood. Drives, nice pass. Macarenas wide open. Couldn't hit the rim.
Macarenas put way too much on that shot there.
Wood with a nice job, drew the defense. A nice little flip pass out. Macarenas could not finish, as you said. Adamo checks out. DJ Simpson checking in for Teaneck.
I've been really impressed with both point guards, Simpson and Park, and their passing ability so far.
Xavier Washington out. Here's Park to Wood. Now Franklin. Driving down Simpson, and they're going to get him for a foul. That was pretty clear. He's putting too much body on Wayne Franklin.
Less than 2 minutes.
1:41 to go. Still 23-22 Teaneck. Washington right back in for the Highwaymen. He sat for about 20 seconds. And Simpson right back out as he picks up another foul.
Odd change there.
Well, Simpson picked up the foul, which is probably his second or third of the half.
And that's dangerous for them. He's their point guard, their facilitator.
Here's Franklin. Series of moves to get inside, gets it knocked away, and Wayne Hills retains possession. 1:31 to go. Park, again the inbounder. A nice flip up top to Lewis. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up.
Ooh.
Thought he got bumped. Nice job to save it by Burke. Here comes Tejada for the Highwaymen. Into the corner. Teal,
wow.
Nice move. Oh, but Burke couldn't handle the pass. Had a free look at the rim right there. off a nice move from David Teal.
He didn't even get his hands on that one. Just bounced right off his chest. And now Teaneck backs off with the press here. Let's see how Wayne Hills responds.
1:15 to play. Wayne Franklin controls for Wayne Hills. Macarenas. Back to Franklin. He overshot him. Lewis, the only man back to stop Tejada. He gets bumped, going up, and he'll go to the line.
That might have been a good foul there from Lewis. Coach Karsich visibly upset right now.
And I would be too, you know. We're playing so well, and now a total flip of the script by Teaneck.
And only 3 points in this whole quarter from Wayne Hills. They've really struggled right now. I mean, at this point, I'm not seeing much offense. You got to get into the half. Just get your way into the half, not down by more than 4 points, I would say, and come back in the second.
Highwaymen outscoring the Patriots 10-3, like you said, Jack, in the second quarter. We got 1:06 to play in the half. Caprioni batting for the Patriots. Second free throw by Tejada rattles in.
So defensive game on both sides.
24-22. Highwaymen over the Patriots. Over to Park. Now under a minute to go. Macarenas. Looking for one in the middle. It must have slipped. Now the other way comes Steele. Tejada going up. Strong finish and one.
This is dangerous. A little run before the half. They can get all the momentum going into halftime, and Wayne Hills just needs to stay calm here and steal a basket before the half. And the body language for the Patriots isn't the best right now. A lot of hands on hips, a lot of players looking around at each other, wondering what's going on right now.
26-22 Teaneck. 49.7 to go. Here's Tejada. Completes the three-point play.
And now they're back with the press.
Park to Franklin, the sophomore, spinning away. And they're going to get Teaneck for the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Washington.
If you're Wayne Hills, I think you need a basket of any kind here to go into the half feeling somewhat good about yourself in the second quarter.
46.4. Here's Franklin catching the backcourt. Checked by Toro. Sophomore versus senior. Gets it across. Wayne Hills double dribble on Franklin.
And that's where Franklin's going to have to learn throughout the year. It's not freshman ball anymore. And he did play his freshman ball at Parsippany, was their leading scorer. So this kid knows how to play, but varsity versus freshman is a completely different game.
Adamo checking in for Franklin, and he is visibly upset. 43.2 to go. 27-22 Teaneck.
A bucket for Teaneck here would not be good for the Patriots.
They're most likely going to hold for the final shot, unless they get a wide open look at the basket. Inside, Burke up top, three, Teal, no good. Rebound Park. But he had it taken away by Tejada, and a foul. And that is a worst case scenario for the Patriots. You get a stop, and you get it ripped away on the rebound.
And Wood is really upset with his guy on that one. And that's where you got to show your leadership here by Wood, and he's been doing a good job so far. When you get upset, you got to realize this is a young group. It's going to take a while this season. It might take a couple weeks for them to get going, and Wood's got to just remain in control and in charge of his guys.
Tejada's first up and good. 28.5 to go. In Chet's Davis for Teaneck. Second by Tejada is good.
Need a basket here. Down by 7.
Tejada checks out. Here's Wood. Oh, there was a loud slap on someone there. Macarenas shoved out of bounds.
Flying into the bench there, and Teaneck tried to argue that that wasn't a push. We're in the bonus now, so Macarenas will go to the line, and these are 2 needed points here for Wayne Hills. A long scoring drought, as you mentioned.
Number 23 for Teaneck, who just checked in, Chris Edwards with the push. Here's Macarenas at the line for 2, trying to stop a long Teaneck scoring run. Gets it to go on the first. 29-23 now. 6-point lead for Teaneck. 23.8 seconds to go.
Big shot from the sophomore there.
If he can hit the second, it would be huge to cut the lead to 5. Second is up and
That's
good.
clutch.
Big pair of free throws by Andre Macarenas. And now Teaneck is going to hold for the final shot of the half.
And here's a one-man press for Macarenas.
Up ahead to Toro. Right back to Teal. Gets it inside. Ball's knocked away. Toro again trying to get it to Burt. It's going to be out of bounds. Oh, and now
He's
a
going to go to the
foul.
line again. I think it's Wood there. And 10 seconds left. Just down by 7. You can go in down by possibly 3, maybe even less, with 10 seconds to go.
And Wayne Hill's really trying their hardest to cut their deficit to a minimum here.
Nas Davis with the foul for Teaneck.
Wood at the line. You see these situations.
Another big pair of free throws coming up. It's a 1-and-1 for Brett Wood, the senior. Big first one here.
Too much.
Missed it. Toro the rebound.
Need to
Here
stop.
comes Teaneck. 5 seconds to play. Toro looking for anything. Caprioni knocks it away. Half-court shot by Macarenas. Doesn't get anything, and that's the
Macarenas
first
shot that
half.
with 3 seconds left. I don't think he realized he had that much time left. He could have taken a couple more steps in and made that a reasonable 3.
Nonetheless, the first half comes to a close. Teaneck responds to a Wayne Hills a run with a big one of their own, and they have a 5-point lead at halftime, 29-24. And guys, you know, Wayne Hills kind of fell apart there at the end of the second half. Luca, what do they have to do to kind of gain some momentum back and keep their composure and confidence?
Well, I really got to say, these young guys really have to step their game up. Again, like you said, this isn't freshman ball anymore. These sophomores really got to step it up, as now, with the loss of some seniors last year, they're playing varsity. This is varsity ball now. This is completely serious. It's not freshman ball anymore. You can't pull the stuff you did back then. Just get your head in the game and keep it there. Keep yourself under control. Get some more points up on the board, and hopefully take down this Teaneck team.
And Jack, right before we go to break, what about you? What do the Patriots have to do to try and just remain calm and fight their way back into this one?
Well, they went in a little scoring drought there. Couldn't find the bottom of the basket. And I think they did a good job limiting the damage on defense. The defense has been pretty scrappy for Hills. Need to step up the rebounding game. And it'll be interesting to see how they come out in the second half. These are young guys. I want to know what Wood and Lewis are saying to them in the locker room right now.
Well, at the end of one, 29-24, Teaneck over Wayne Hills will be back for the second half action. And we're back from Benjamin Franklin Middle School in Teaneck, New Jersey. Second half set to get underway in just a couple of minutes. 29-24 Teaneck after the end of a half. And guys, we saw 2 different runs happen. Wayne Hills opened up. They were up 6 at the end of a quarter. And then Teaneck responded with a huge run. Only 5 points in the second quarter for Wayne Hills.
And I got a word with John Conterzo coming out of the locker room. He said the vibe in there was calm. The guys were composed. And I think that's a good team for a team like this that doesn't really have that much experience. Karstich was knowing that his guys were a new team playing together for the first time. And it was a calm atmosphere. And let's see how they respond to that.
We do see that, obviously, like you said, he expects some of this with the newer guys to the team.
Growing pains.
Yeah. And obviously, talk with him in there, like you said, and hopefully what he said, he conveyed his message well, and now that's locked in the heads of these Wayne Hills basketball players, and it sticks with them going through this second half.
Starting the second half, Wayne Franklin not on the court. It's James Adamo in there. Same starting 5 as before, with Adamo in the mix now.
For Teaneck, Burt, Washington, Simpson, Toro, and Tejada in the middle. Tejada had a good half. The senior got a lot of buckets inside for Teaneck. Here's Washington, cross court, trying to get into Toro. Nice play by Lewis.
Here we go. That's a good way to start.
Here's Park. Adamo looking for Wood. Escapes the double, tries to get it to him. Gets slapped out to Phil Park at the top. Lewis in the corner, a triple, good. What a start for Carter Lewis.
Deja vu with the first half. Wayne Hill's hitting some threes now. Let's hope they don't go on a drought this time.
Coming out, making a play on defense, and then hitting the corner triple. Here's Toro. Corner, open 3, Washington.
blocked.
It was tipped in the air, but Washington comes away with it. Wayne Hills basketball as he walked out of bounds, took a step out of bounds.
And that was James Adamo with the tip, the smallest kid on the court.
And you can hear the energy in this building now kind of returning into Wayne Hill's favor. A good start to the half. Wayne Hills again trying to beat this tough Teaneck press. They do. Macarenas. Wood.
Same spot.
Lewis for three again. No good. Toro with the rebound. Hunter Toro up the floor for Teaneck. Now Simpson. Checked by Adamo. Cross court into the corner for Tejada. Checked there by Philip Park. He'll try a three. Tough shot, no good. Simpson has it. Wood gets on the ground and rips it away.
Oh, and that Wood's getting scrappy in there. That's what you want to see from your leader. That's the kind of guy that young players will follow. And the great effort from Brett Wood.
Wayne Hills student section loves it, and so does the Wayne Hills bench.
That's exactly what you want out of a leader.
Great energy by Brett Wood and the rest of the Patriots to begin the half. 6:46 to go. 29-27 Teaneck.
And apparently the Wayne Hills student section didn't get the memo that the game was at the middle school, as they seem to just show up at the halftime. A lot of new people here.
Macarenas on the drive with the left. Park controlling for the Patriots. One-on-one with Toro. Good zone defense played by Teaneck with a little 2-3. Toro and Washington at the top. Now Adamo finds Macarenas on a curl. Gets it knocked away, regains the dribble.
Oh, he got fouled.
And he gets it ripped it away, and they'll get a foul on Toro. Hunter Toro picks up the foul. Wayne Hills will take it out right in front of their bench. Park looking for someone. He gets it to Lewis in the backcourt. Here's Park. Checked by DJ Simpson at the top. Park, nice move. Handoff. Macarenas thought about it. It's a good move to get in. Flip up with the right hand. No good. Had an easy one. And now another tie-up. And Andre Macarenas doing his part after missing a little easy layup. Doing a good job forcing a jump ball. It'll remain Teaneck ball, though. Arrow in their favor. You like to see the second effort, though, from Macarenas, even though he missed the shot, not giving up on the play. Tejada, hop step into the lane, kick, corner three, Toro, good. Toro has been lights out from deep.
Now Park's pushing the pace here.
32-27 Teaneck. Up
Good
the other
take
way,
from
Lewis fouled. Carter Lewis going to the line. 5:40 to go. 32-27, a 5-point lead for the Highwaymen of Teaneck. Lewis at the line. First of two is short.
And look at James Adamo in the middle there for Wayne Hills going against those two big boys from Teaneck.
Yes, Simpson and Tejada stand at about 6'2" each. Second free throw from Lewis is strong. An empty trip for Wayne Hills, and they really needed at least one of two there. Tejada across the way. Nice pass by Washington. Toro couldn't finish. Gets it back. And a travel on Hunter Toro. An easy opportunity for Teaneck there, and they squandered it. Wayne Hills gets it back. Park inbounds, gets it up ahead to Wood. Up the sideline comes Adamo, back to Wood. Nice job breaking the press. Here's Wood in the corner, harassed by the defense. Park settles up top. Him and Andre Macarenas now. Oh, and they're going to get a foul on Simpson, and I got to be honest, I don't know about that one.
And both teams with really scrappy defense. Both defenses have looked really good. Maybe it's a case of bad offense in the first game of the season, but we got a low-scoring game on our hands here.
Peel back in for Teaneck. Wood to Park. Here's Park with a little push shot, and the lane it goes. Philip Park, nice shot.
Little floater from Park there.
Under 5 to play, 4:57 to be exact, 32-29. Macarenas forces the steal with the left hand. He finishes.
Here we go. 1 point lead.
32-31, Teaneck over Hills. The other way comes Washington, and he lays it in with the left hand. Nice move.
Well, Hills tried going with a press there, something they haven't done so far this half, and it didn't really work out. Kind of ruined the momentum on that occasion.
Yeah, that'll break your back. You know, you get a big bucket, and then you allow Washington to just kind of get away from everyone and lay it in. Pretty much uncontested. Had someone coming from behind him to try and block it, but 34-31 Teaneck, 4:40 to go in the third.
It's still a one-possession game. That's all that matters.
Still a great move there from Macarenas, but again, Teaneck ruining the momentum there, but still Wayne Hills cuts their lead down to 3, and they still have a chance in this one.
Hills looks like they're going with the same 5 they just had out on the court. And, I mean, I've been really impressed with Phil Parks' his just calmness running point. He hasn't been flustered at all, and he's seen a lot of pressure with the press and double teams and all that. He's finding open guys, and he's hitting threes.
Yeah, you know, if he did have any nerves coming into this game, Jack, hitting 2 early threes like he did must have eliminated them, as he's played well the whole way through. Here's Macarenas into the lane. Looks like he got bumped, no call. Evans hit him, no call. But Wayne Hills retains possession underneath. Park will inbound. Park up top for Lewis. Can he finish? No, too strong.
And that's the second time they've thrown that little lob pass to Lewis on an inbound pass, and Lewis both times have not been able to take advantage of his size and put it in.
4:15 to go. 3, Evans from the corner. Way short, and a rebound by Park. Here comes Philip Park. Macarenas, Adamo open 3, short. Tipped away, Toro on the fast break. Washington can't get it to go. Good defense.
Sloppy.
By Macarenas, and now he brings the ball up for Wayne Hills. Park, deep 3, thought about it for a second. Here's Adamo in the corner, tipped back up top. Washington nearly stole it. Here's Macarenas into the lane. To Adamo, are they going to get it from the up and down? No, they're going to foul.
Well, 2 things there. Park thought about that shot, and we know he has that range. We've heard from multiple players on the team that he might be the best shooter on their team. And Wood called for the ball in the corner there when he was wide open, didn't get it. Looked a little frustrated with the no-look from Macarenas.
Macarenas did make a good play, though, getting to the middle, dishing it off to Adamo, and against the bigger guy, he drew the foul. And here's Park to inbound for the Patriots. Let's see what they go with. They'll throw it to Adamo. Kick, corner Macarenas. Check by Tejada. Lewis overshoots Wood in the corner, and he was open.
And Lewis, something slipped there. He's wiping his hand on his shirt. He knew he had that one.
We've seen a few of those in this game, just kind of those skip passes over the head of
airmailing him.
Yeah. Tough defense will do that to you, though. Here's Washington to Toro. In the middle for Tejada. Strong move, gets knocked away. Wayne Hills playing good defense in the paint. Here's Park.
Oh.
And that's picked off now. Teal the other way. Euro step, and he's fouled.
And that's the first real bad mistake I've seen Park make all game. He's been so calm, and that one kind of shocked me there.
3:18 to go. David Teal with the steal and drawing the foul on the other end. 34-31, Teaneck leading Wayne Hills. Here's Yildirim back in for Teaneck, the big man, number 22.
This feels like a Virginia game with all this lack of scoring.
Teal's first free throw in.
Teal gave himself a little fist bump there. Looked like he didn't expect that one to go in.
Davis checks in. Toro out for Teaneck. Wayne Hills still going with the same 5. 3:18 to go. Second is up and good by Teal. Oh, nice find by Macarenas. One underneath, lays it in.
And that's a good timeout there from Carthage. They get the momentum back. You got to take a timeout. Last time we saw that happen, easy fast break for Teaneck. This is a good place for a timeout. Stay composed and get all the momentum back.
Nice job by Macarenas to find Wood, who was left alone under the basket. Converts, and now it's 36-33. Teaneck with a 3-point lead. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Well, the trends in this game have just been crazy. We saw a huge run from Wayne Hills early, a big one from Teaneck, and a huge scoring drought for Hills. And now points have just been hard to come by in this third quarter. Let's see what offense can open it up in the fourth. Still 3 minutes to go here in the third, however.
Wayne Hills has gone with the same 5 the entire third quarter. And Jack, you could argue that group has been their best. Park, Macarenas, Adamo, Lewis, and Wood have played pretty well, and they've got it. They've cut the deficit to 3 now. Teaneck 36, Wayne Hills 33.
And that's also part of discovering your team in an early season. You got to try all the different lineups, see what works, see what doesn't work. And I think we may have found what works here on defense, but we still need a little more offense from Hills right now.
Washington, Teal, Tejada, Yildirim and Davis in for Teaneck. Here is Davis. Nice little push shot with the right hand. Knocks Davis with a nice move on the baseline. 38-33, Teaneck. Macarena's triple team now. Jump ball.
Andre Macarena's
Macarena's
been doing pretty great escaping from this pressure. Has been getting a lot of it in this third quarter and so far now.
Macarena's trying to dribble into a triple team. Jump ball.
He went in with his head down there.
In the favor of Wayne Hills, however. Here's Park with the left hand. Gets a nice screen from Lewis, trying to run the pick and roll. Gets an open shot, and Philip Park is money from the free throw line.
That'll be huge all year. Park has range from anywhere.
Now Tejada trying to answer. Takes a bounce, and they're going to say it hit the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Patriot ball.
And that's bad luck there. That might be because of the middle school gym. You have that rope hanging down holding the basket. You don't see that in most high schools.
Park stips it across. Now here's Lewis. They got a little bit of a break. Lewis pull up mid-range jumper. Good.
Back to a one-point game.
38-37. Teaneck, 2.5 to go in the third.
Oh!
Park knocks it away from Teal.
Great play from Park, and he was so close to turning that into a fast break.
Teaneck to inbound. Teal is the inbounder for Teaneck, right in front of his guys on the bench. Getting it into Tejada in the corner, checked by Park. Oh, and they're going to get Teal for a backcourt.
Just stepped over there, and this is huge. You can capture all the momentum. This place has gone quiet. You can hear the Wayne Hills side on their feet. Let's see what happens here.
Momentum is definitely swung in favor of the Patriots. Another big bucket here will give them the lead. Adamo with the right hand to the bucket, too strong.
Sweet move there.
Oh,
what?
And now they get Tejada for a travel. Looked like more like a carry. They'll get him for a travel anyway. Wayne Hills, either way, will get possession. 2 minutes on the dot to go in the third quarter. 1 point lead for Teaneck, 38-37. Macarenas against Teal. Now Park. Another pull-up jumper, in and out. Lewis corrals it on the baseline, throws it back inside Macarenas. Kicked out, Wood, three, too strong. Ball smacked away. Who's gonna get it? And they're gonna call it off Davis, Wayne Hills ball.
And we saw Lewis with an offensive rebound there. I think he needs to discover his size a little more. He's on the wing a lot. There's not that many big players on this Wayne Hills team. He needs to get in the middle like we saw in those lob passes and just put it back up.
Lewis has done a decent job on the boards.
Standing at 6'5", too.
Yeah, most likely the biggest guy out there on the court. Here's Park to inbound. Up top, Macarena's deep three. Too strong again. Yildirim, the rebound for Teaneck.
Not the best shot selection for Macarenas.
Up ahead. Teal tries it rather, excuse me. Tejada underneath, gets the board and lays it back up and in.
And that's where I do think Lewis needs to get a little more assertive, but overall he's having a good game.
And now a walk on James Adamo. And now Teaneck, just like that, Jack, just like we saw in the first half, they've stolen the momentum right back.
Well, it's still only a 3-point game. You need to stop here, and it's closer than it was at halftime. You got to gradually climb your way back into this.
3-point lead for Teaneck, 40-37. Teal can't get it in. He finally does to Tejada. 1:15 to go. Tejada stips it across to Teal in the corner. Driving baseline. Nowhere to go. Up top, Washington escapes from Adamo. Kit, Tejada, tough three, strong. Rebound, Adamo.
And Adamo's flying all over the place. Offense, defense.
Park.
I could scrap.
No. Lewis trying to chase it down. He couldn't.
Good effort from Lewis.
55.2 seconds to go in the third. 40-37 Teaneck and a timeout.
Well, it's closer than it was at halftime. Wayne Hill's got to just climb their way back into this. Points are not coming easy in this one. You got to keep playing scrappy on defense and get what you can on offense.
And, again, Jack, we saw it in the first half. Wayne Hill's that close to taking the lead, and Teaneck responds with a big bucket, getting a couple of big stops, and seems like they've kind of stolen the momentum back. And like you said, still just a 3-point lead, though, for Teaneck, 40-37.
And I did catch some words of what Coach Carson was telling his guys there. He did say we had chances to take the lead at times. We just got to capitalize. And that's really what it all comes down to. They did have chances, a couple bad turnovers, a walk, some chances at rebounds they didn't get. But Still a whole quarter left to play.
Well, I'll say to that, Teaneck had their few mishaps. Wayne Hills still keeping the momentum, still continue to be driving with it, and down only 3 points. Looking, they can sink a 3 and tie it right back up again.
And I can suspect Wayne Hills will come out with the same 5 as they just had in, which seems to be their
Looks
go-to
like it.
now. And yep, it is.
55.2 again to go in the third. Like you said, Jack, same 5 for the Patriots. Davis, Washington, Teal, Yildirim, and Tejada
And here's
for
the
Teaneck.
one-man press we saw from Macarenas at the end of the first half, just to slow the point guard down a little bit.
Davis in the corner, checked by Park. Across the way to Tejada. Gets to the middle, couple of steps, they're going to get him for a
Too
walk.
many.
38.8 to go, and Tejada with the turnover. Wayne Hills down 3 is going to probably get the last shot of the third quarter.
And before that walk, another dangerous cross-court pass from Teaneck. We've seen that quite a bit, and they've airmailed a few.
Park gets it into Wood, handoff, Macarenas. Nice play, and Macarenas can't finish.
He took a hard fall there. Macarenas is down. He's not getting up, and they're blowing this one dead. Macarenas is still down. You don't like to see this.
And now Wood and Lewis.
Teaneck fans have a problem with him being hurt. I got a problem with them doing that. Let the kid be down. He's clearly hurt.
Wood and Lewis, the 2 seniors, rushing over to help him. Trainer going to go over and look at him, as well as Coach Tarsic, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. As you said, Jad, Macarenas took a hard fall.
I don't know what he hit, but I heard a loud noise. He's down on his stomach. You don't like to see this. Maybe an elbow hit or a knee.
Definitely could hear him as he went down.
Scary scene here.
Nearly pulled off a great move, but took a really rough fall there.
And announcers call that one the $1 million move and a 10-cent finish there. Just couldn't quite get it, and then you hate to see him take that fall at the end. Now he's rolling over. He looks visibly shaken up.
It looks like he did get the wind knocked out of him. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We're back, and Macarenas being helped off the court. Got up, seemed to be doing okay for himself, but he's most likely not going to check back in for the remainder of this one.
And now the 5 out there, Wood, Park, Adamo, Lewis, and Macarenas, but it's not the Macarenas just got hurt. His brother Chester is now in the game. And he limped off there, so it was something with his leg, I assume.
Here's Teal for Teaneck. Robinson is in for Teaneck as well, number 14. Here's Washington. 20 seconds to go in the third. Here's Washington, number 14, to the rim. Can't finish, but he got hit, and he'll go to the line.
And Wood, again, visibly frustrated. I saw him calling Phillip Park over to the corner there. He had a guy open in the corner, and he just couldn't recover.
40-37 Teaneck. Washington will shoot 2 for Teaneck. The Highwaymen with a 3-point lead, 17.1 seconds to go in the third. Here's Washington on his first. Short. And if Wayne Hills can catch a break, if he misses the second one, they'll have a chance to get a bucket to end the quarter.
Well, they'll get the last shot no matter what, it appears here.
Washington second. Good. And now Wayne Hills, like you said, Jack, is going to get the final shot. They got to break this tough press, though. Adamo does it pretty easily. Into the corner, Wood. The ball got tipped on the shot. And no one on Wayne Hills went to touch it, but they're going to say someone on Teaneck did. And with
shot was blocked.
8.1 seconds to go, 41-37. Here we go. Oh, and Park was moving along the baseline, and on an inbound after out of bounds, you can't do that unless you're taking the ball up. So Teaneck has possession now.
A little mental lapse there from Hills.
5 seconds to go. Washington in the corner.
No
Teaneck's got to put something up.
Oh, he almost stole it.
It's batted, and Yildirim is just going to eat it at the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3, Wayne Hills 41, Teaneck 37.
Well, the theme of that third quarter, we saw Wayne Hills build a little momentum, get within 1, but then Teaneck would just pull right back. This is now or never. You got to take over in the fourth, and if you do survive this game, I think this is a great first win for Wayne Hills. They battled through a tough defensive game. Points were hard to come by. It's just survive and advance right now.
And now Teaneck had the momentum towards the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter now coming up. Wayne Hills trying to keep this one at least marginal, trying to come back and conceal this win.
And there truly is no such thing as a bad win here. I mean, the score line right now does show that it's been a defensive game. As I said, the first game of the season, offense is not really clicking yet. But if you survive this one, you're 1-0, and that's all the record's going to say.
I mean, and Jack, it hasn't been easy on Teaneck either, for two reasons. I mean, they lost a ton of starters from last year and a ton of seniors as well. So they kind of have a new team, and they're playing under a new head coach as well. Sort of like a situation similar to Wayne Hills' last year. And this isn't their home building. I mean, we're in a middle school. The Dame was moved here. I mean, we
found out last minute. Yeah, we went to the high school.
We showed up at Teaneck High School, and gym is under reconstruction. So
there's a lot of scrambling to get this production to you folks.
Yeah, it was tough. But again, this isn't really Teaneck's home building either, where they feel most confident. So Wayne Hills has kind of walked in here on neutral ground, and they played well.
And also, to that point, the gym is a lot smaller here. The crowd is more smushed in. The noises are a lot louder. Same 5 for Hills with the other Macarenas in.
Toro, Washington, Teal, Burke, and Tejada. The best 5, probably besides DJ Simpson, that Teaneck can throw out there. Remember, he sat out at the end of the first half.
Foul trouble.
He got into foul trouble, exactly, and he hasn't checked back in. Here's Tejada. Working against Lewis. And that's got to be a watt. They don't call him for it, but now here comes Wayne Hills the other way. Macarenas, Wood. Into the corner for Adamo. Back up top to Wood. Pass it's tipped. Here comes Tejada. The other way, lays it in with the right hand.
This is dangerous. About 7.5 minutes left. Hills down by 6.
43-37 Teaneck. Like you said, Jack, 6-point lead for the Highwaymen. 7:30 to go. Adamo nearly loses it. He's got to get in the way. Up top, Park left alone. A 3, can't get it. Lewis tips it to Wood. Good job smacking it out by Carter Lewis. And now Park resets behind the back. Macarenas open triple, way off. And Wood got thrown to the ground. He got bumped, and Tejada comes away with it for the Highwaymen. And if you're Wayne Hills, right here, Jack, you said it's dangerous. They need to stop. But Teal knocks down a triple, and it's a 9-point game.
Stay composed.
46-37 Teaneck.
Oh, he had Lewis there.
Park underneath Wood. Passes picked off by Tejada.
That's 2 turnovers from Wood. You got to bounce right back. Keep your head up, leader.
Teal another. No. That one would have brought the roof down. Wood with the rebound. 6.5 to go. 46-37, a 9-point lead for Teaneck here in the season opener. Macarenas, jab step against Tejada. Tries to get to the middle. He's cut off.
And they just can't get anything going on offense. Teaneck's defense has been scrappy, picking them up right at half court. Nothing going for the Patriots.
Park resets. And 3 seconds on Carter Lewis will be called, and it's going back in Teaneck's direction.
And this just feels very dangerous for Hills right now. Park slammed the ball down in frustration. Wood was visibly frustrated. The other players just walked back with their heads down. I mean, this could be a breaking point right now in this game.
Toro controls for Teaneck. Now just over 6 minutes to play. 46-37. Tejada lost it in the corner, gets it back. Teal gets another good look for 3, and he nails it again. David Teal putting on a shooting clinic. It's a 12-point game.
Just under 6 to go. It's not over yet.
49-37 Teaneck. Adamo into the middle. Kick out. Wood gets a good look for 3. Can't answer. Rebound Washington. Huge. Here come the Highwaymen. Teal. Kick out. Toro is wide open, and he hits it. And Teaneck is running away with it now.
And a much-needed timeout for Wayne Hills. And that's just how basketball works. I mean, a couple threes hit by Teaneck, a couple threes missed by Hills, and it's a 15-point deficit.
Unbelievable. Teaneck catches fire from 3, and like you said, Jack, a 15-point lead, 52-37, 5:23 to go.
And look, it's not over yet. It's a 15-point game, 5 minutes left. I mean, a couple threes here and there, as we just saw, and they're right back in this. But one thing that we all know, no shot clock in high school basketball, and we have seen that come into play in many games in the past down the stretch. Teams just hold the ball for minutes at a time, and you really can't do anything about it. I mean, at some point or another, maybe you have to implement a shot clock, but that's not our choice, right?
Well, I mean, Jack, that's going to make Wayne Hills have to step up, play more aggressive, and force turnovers. Now, throughout the course of the game and the flow of the game, there have been actually a pretty decent amount of turnovers on both sides. Wayne Hills going to have to go ultra aggressive. You got to get a bucket, a turnover, got to get a bucket stop. You really got to string together a long string, you got to string together buckets and stops consistently. Only 5:23 to go. Like you said, it's not over, but 15-point deficit, it's going to be hard to come back from.
Yes, and other than the first quarter, Wayne Hills hasn't put up 15 in a quarter all game. And, I mean, with 5 minutes left, it's going to be tough.
Part to inbound. Macarena's back in. Andre Macarena's back in. That's a good sign for Wayne Hills. Adamo to Lewis. Tough 3. Nothing. But Part scurries in for the rebound. Here's Adamo with the right hand. It's blocked by Tejada. Teaneck the other way. Teal missed it. Wow, he was hot, and he missed a lay-in.
And Lewis is getting mugged under the basket.
Macarena's behind the back. He almost lost it. Now Part to the bucket. He couldn't do anything, but a foul before the shot. 4:57 to play. Part on the inbound. Gets it up top to Macarenas. Lewis now to Part in the corner. This is a big shot, and he got it for 3. Philip Part knocked it down, and it's cut to 12, 52 to 40.
More of those.
52-40 Teaneck. 4:40 to go, and this is where we talked about it, Jack. As Adamo trying to go for the steal, they got to play aggressive.
There's no choice. You have to.
It is going to get them into foul trouble, but they just got to pray that Teaneck is going to miss their free throws.
Yep.
Still, I mean, a big shot there by Part, but it still remains a sizable deficit at 12. Washington to inbound for Teaneck. Toro trying to shake Macarenas. He can't, but they do get it into him. Here's Toro to Washington. Teal wants it on the other wing.
And I don't think they're going to look for a shot. They just want to hold this ball as long as possible.
DJ Simpson back in. Tejada in the post against Wood. Gets a good look, but he missed it. Lewis the rebound. Here comes Wayne Hills the other way. Adamo controlling. Here's Andre Macarenas in the corner. Short. And now here comes Toro. 2-on-1 for Teaneck.
Good foul.
And Adamo commits the foul to stop Toro from scoring. But Toro,
not the best shooting night from Wayne Hills. A lot of missed threes. It's only going to get better as the season goes on. It's the first game.
4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. 12-point lead for Teaneck, 52 to 40. They've come out in this fourth quarter and dominated for the most part. Now an open look again for Toro, in and out. But Tejada comes away with the rebound. Against Lewis, can't get anything to go. Adamo the rebound. Here comes Wayne Hills. They got to push.
That three for Toro would have brought the roof down on this place.
Macarenas. Lewis in the corner at 3. It's good. Carter Lewis hits a big shot. And it's down to 9 with 3:48 to go. 52-43 Teaneck.
And a couple threes now from Hills. They haven't shot the best all game, but and it's a full timeout now from Teaneck.
Timely shots, Jack.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what you need to get back to the game.
Lead now to single digits for Hills. And now they really got to step it up here. 3:48 on the clock. They're still down 9. Got to get some clutch threes here if they want to get close to a comeback here against this Teaneck team who's been dominant throughout this game.
Well, we'll see what Wayne Hills does, guys. The clock is not in their favor, but they have hit some big shots. They're going to need to really, like I said, they got to get a string of stops and scores, and they got to do it fast. They've done a decent job as Teaneck has missed some easy shots. They've gotten a couple of breaks, and they've capitalized.
And in basketball, there truly never is a deficit that you can't overcome. We've seen crazy things happen in high school, college. You never know. They got it down to single digits.
Yeah, a good job of showing resilience from the Patriots. You know, a lot of teams may have rolled over. There was a point where, you know, they were down 15.
This place was getting loud. They just hit a 3.
Yeah, and I believe Teaneck, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that was when they had the 2-on-1 against Adamo.
Yeah.
You know,
He
committed the foul, and that sparked a 6-0 Wayne Hills run.
Simpson's back in the game now for Teaneck. They have a new look here.
They did it to Teal. Wayne Hill's gonna show press. They do back up a little bit though, and now into the zone. Tejada against Lewis. Hesitation, spin.
Way too many steps.
That's gonna be a walk. And here we go. Can Wayne Hills capitalize on the turnover?
Well, that's 2 possessions in a row. Tejada's, and he's coming out now. The coach can't be happy with that. That's 2 possessions in a row that he's just not even taking time off the clock. He's just going right for the basket. Maybe he doesn't know that the shot clock is a huge factor in high school basketball.
Desmond Burt back in, 14 at the big man in the middle. And now they're gonna walk against Macarenas, and that's not what Wayne Hills needs right now.
That was a worst case scenario right there.
3:32 to play, 52-43, 9-point lead for Teaneck. And now Wayne Hills, again, you said it, Jad. Macarenas pressing up on Simpson in the backcourt. Here's a 3 from Washington Lawn. Phillip Park rips it away. We'll see who the last touch was on. It's going to be on Park.
I don't know about that call, but that's still lapse in defense there. A wide open shot. You're going to get lucky if he misses those.
3:21 to play. Same score, 52-43.
And Tejada just tried going back to the scorer's table and was shut down immediately by Teaneck's coach. So clearly not happy with the way he just went right for the rim.
Here's Teal against Wood in the corner. Washington fates. Teal also gets Wayne Hills in the air a little bit. Here's Simpson, and here is what we talked about. They're going to try and burn some time off the clock. Teal a big shot. No. Macarenas can't corral it for Hills.
Unlucky.
Another big offensive rebound for Teaneck. Now under 3 to play, 2:53 to go. Still a 9-point lead for Teaneck. Toro. Simpson controlling, Macarenas chasing.
Eventually they're going to have to foul if this keeps up.
All the way, Simpson is fouled hard by Carter Lewis.
Not the kind of foul I meant there. Teaneck going to use this quick opportunity for a timeout here.
Here's Simpson at the line for 2.
Well, even if he hits these, you get the ball back. You got to maybe hit a 3, a quick 2, and then you got to get back into your press. You got to start playing efficient defense and maybe start fouling.
2:40 to play. Wayne Hills really needs a break here. Simpson is a good free throw shooter. Number 1 up, down, and in. Nothing but net from DJ Simpson.
Stretches the lead to double digits.
10-point lead, 53-43, 2:40 to play. Simpson second, up and good. Wayne Hills needs a big shot on this possession right here to get it back to single digits again. Park to Lewis. Nearly lost it. Macarenas outside. Park, a triple. It's good.
Nice, Phil.
8-point lead now for Teaneck. 55-47.
And
54-46.
somebody didn't come up on the press there, and Coach Carson just face-palmed a wide-open Teaneck player on the inbound.
Toro.
Ooh, they almost got him.
A foul will go against Macarenas.
And clock is going to tick off. You just got to keep eating away at this lead ever so slightly. Get it to 8, 7, 6.
Well, they're not in the bonus yet, so, I mean, if you have fouls to give, you still got to, like you said, Jack, just play aggressive. Simpson off the inbound. It's a good look. Too easy in the paint. DJ Simpson makes it a 10-point lead again. 56-46, Teaneck. Lewis. Doubled. Macarenas to Park. Lewis on the wing.
They need to speed this up.
Under 2 to play. Wayne Hills is down to get a shot. A 3 from Park. No good. Lewis grabs it. Had it knocked away. Retains possession. And a foul will go on Desmond Burke.
And the 3 there, that's the guy you want to shoot the 3s from Park. He just didn't knock it down there.
A minute 49. 56-46, Teaneck.
And reviewing something here. Some confusion at the scorer's table.
Well, with a stoppage in play, Wayne Hills is going to get a chance to kind of catch their breath a little bit. And, at this point in the game, every shot counts. You got to hit the best one you can. But look, if you don't have a lot of time. If Wayne Hills has to force up a contested shot, so be it. They just need something to fall.
And preferably a 3.
So here's Park to inbound. Stat set for Hills out of the inbound. They were looking for Wood and Lewis, couldn't get it to either of them. Here's Park against Simpson. Macarenas. Lewis has to put up a 3. No good. Long gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in, and Lewis scores. Makes it an 8-point game.
Minute 30.
Minute and a half to go. 56-48. 56-48 Teaneck.
And once again, Coach Karch is visibly upset with the press break.
Park goes for the steal. He gets knocked into the backcourt. Has to get back. Simpson, nice pass. Toro missed it.
Get the rebound.
Missed it short. Park has it. Here comes Wayne Hills.
Good job pulling it back.
Lewis for 3. Short. And a rebound by Burke.
And I'm not sure Lewis needed that 3. He could have went in for a 2. It would be a 6-point game.
Just over a minute now. 1:01 to go. Teaneck with the game in their hands. Burke couldn't finish.
I think Park got a piece of that. Less than a minute.
53 seconds to go. 56-48 Wayne Hills.
They need a 3.
They got to put something up.
Shoot.
Wood gets free.
There
Into the corner. Adamo. Wood. Open triple. Strawn. And a rebound by Burke. And that may do it.
And that they need the foul there.
39.9 to go. Wood couldn't cash in. And it's an 8-point lead for Teaneck. And these 2 free throws, when Wayne Hills does get into the penalty, to kind of seal it.
And I want to see him crack 50 here, just to have something to take away here. It's not over yet, and a Wayne Hills timeout to get the guys all together.
Coach Starson, it's a timeout, like you said. 56-48.
40 seconds to go.
We'll see what Wayne Hills tries to do here. They may try to jump a pass in the inbound, try and get an easy one the other way, but it's going to be tough as, Teaneck has done a good job executing all game on.
Well, there's really not much you can do. It's plain and simple. You got to foul. You got to hope they miss a couple here and there, and you just got to keep hitting threes. It's going to be tough because Hills hasn't really shot the 3-ball all too well tonight. They've hit them at certain points, but a lot of threes not falling, and, you're going to need at least 4 of them here.
Hills really has to come up stronger than they have at any point in this game. Really got to kick the momentum back up, get it on their side. Like you said, get off the quick shot off the inbound, put in some threes, and try their hardest with all the effort they can to take this game back.
One thing they haven't been able to do, get up quick shots. Teaneck's defense just picks them up immediately after they pass off court. Passes are hard, shots are hard. You're going to put up a shot, and someone's going to be right in your face.
And on the other side for Hills, all they can really hope for is that Teaneck can't hit their free throws. That's really the only shot they've got to even get a chance to put up a quick shot. And look, if you get the rebound, you just got to run. And, really the first,
one pass at most.
Yeah, a glimpse, of space from your defender, you just got to put it up.
And you preferably want to find Park or Wood, but, you can't be picky. You just got to shoot.
Yeah. With the clock against you and, this late into the game, exactly, Jack, you said it, you can't really be picky with their shooters. But let's see if Wayne Hills can maybe get a turnover off the inbound. They do a pretty good job, but Teaneck breaks it. They get it back to Simpson. And now DJ Simpson will go to the line. Foul on Adamo.
Crazier things have happened. 37 seconds left. College basketball fans know Texas A&M came back from a 12-point deficit against Northern Iowa in the NCAA tournament. 37 seconds left. I think that was 2016?
That was the half-court shot.
No, that was the game after.
Yes. So here's Simpson to shoot 2. Or a 1-and-1 rather for DJ Simpson. Next foul on Wayne Hills will put a shooter at the line for 2 for Teaneck. Simpson up and good, nothing but net.
And he holds the form.
Simpson a good free throw shooter, and these are clutch shots to kind of seal the game.
Fitting that their best player is at the line right now.
Yeah, their leader. Simpson gets them both.
That's big.
Timeout, Wayne Hills down 10. 58-48, 37.2 seconds to go. But DJ Simpson might have put this one out of reach.
Well, this is it. Forget about those 2 shots. You're down 10. There's 37 seconds left. The run has to start now. You got to hope for turnovers. You got to hope for hit threes. If you don't come away with the point in this possession, it might be out of reach.
It seems out of reach. No matter what they put in, what they also have to hope for now is that Teaneck just completely falls apart and creates the perfect storm for their side of the team, and Hills able to potentially get the comeback, but it is just slowly slipping out of reach now.
Plenty to learn from this game for both sides. I mean, it's been a really athletic and fast Teaneck team, and for the most part, Wayne Hills has done a pretty good job on defense. They've had some open looks. They haven't really fallen all too much, but it's only the first game. As we said, it's a very young team. Multiple sophomores playing, transfers, new players, guys that haven't played together. They can only go up from here, and let's see what happens. This game's not over yet.
Park inbound to Adama. They got to work quickly. Lewis, Wood in the corner.
Park's got to take that.
Park puts it up. No, off the side of the rim. Another rebound for Simpson, and he's going to go to the line for 2 more.
And it's Simpson. You have to assume he's going to hit both of these, and that'll probably do it.
26.3 to go. And DJ Simpson will go back to the line, like you said, Jack, to kind of put this one away for Teaneck and walk away 1-0. And, give them credit. I mean, like we said, they lost a ton of starters and, just seniors in general from last year, and they've come in and played a really tough game. They battled and looks like they're going to walk away with a win. Here's Simpson on his first. It's good.
And there is plenty of things to take away from this game for Wayne Hills, positives and negatives. Shots are going to fall eventually if you keep taking them. I think the positives have been Phil Park and Brett Wood. Brett Wood, the proven and shown leader, and Park has just been amazing running the point.
Second one from Simpson is also good. DJ Simpson, 4 big free throws down the stretch. 60-48, 20 seconds to play. Wood puts up a 3, strong. Rebound by Teal. Is Wayne Hills going to foul? Yeah, they are.
16 seconds to go.
Foul will be on Macarenas, and some chirping between the teams. The referee breaks it up.
Well, Wayne Hills took the last meeting in the last year's season opener by 12 at their home. Teaneck up by 12 right now in their own home. The scripts have been flipped. Not the ideal start for Wayne Hills to the season, but that's why the season goes through March. There's plenty of games.
Yeah, I'll say this much. You know what? It's game 1. We're only getting started.
Exactly.
This is looking to be a great season for Hills. This game is just the start. Definitely there's going to be improvement. They've learned so much from this game. Just the start of the season, and it looks to get a lot better.
Teal shot is long. Adamo, Macarenas, Andre for 3.
Nice.
It's good.
The clock's not stopping. I mean,
5 seconds to go. Toro flips it up to Burt, and Simpson dribbles it out, and that'll do it. A 9-point win for the Highwaymen, 60-51, the final. Teaneck over Wayne Hills in the season opener. Guys, Wayne Hills had good stretches. They had some bad stretches.
Yep.
Teaneck was pretty consistent throughout the whole game. Wayne Hills, they were threatening at some points, but couldn't squeak out a win on the road.
I think we saw their best basketball in the first quarter of the game. I mean, if they can channel that energy and play like that all season, they'll be fine. I see some players hanging their heads right now. Keep your heads up, guys. It's going to be a good year.
Yeah, definitely looking to be a great year. We will definitely see a lot better than we did in this game. Again, like we've said before, it's only the very start of this season. There is so much to be learned, and there is so much more to go on to continue with this Wayne Hills basketball team throughout this season.
And to add on to that, you also get guys playing time. You experiment with multiple different lines, and you're missing your starting center and a key backup in Jake Grosjean. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are filling in roles they're not going to play once this roster is fully healthy, and I think it's a good experience for them.
All right, well, that'll do it. Once again, 60-51, Teaneck over Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills' next game will be at home. It'll be nice for them to come home. They'll host Garfield on December 23rd. For myself, Aaron Hood, and my 2 broadcast partners, Luca Yanuzzi and Jack Woodard, as well as Isaiah Ahumada behind the camera. Have a good night. Once again, Wayne Hills 51, Teaneck 60.